you're up in the arts and crafts department, say hi to Sandy. Okay, next, we have 2 new light memberships to give away. And these new light memberships belong to Terry and Lucia Hibbler. Harry has been a member of this club for many years with his whole family involved. And Harry is responsible for the little kiddie train that you see going around the club ground. Get on the little kids' rides. He also, you'll see him in the Petoskey 4th of July parade, going through, doing with the parade rides for the kids, advertising for the Flywheelers. Harry has been on the board for many years at the Flywheelers. He always gives very valued, concise advice to the club. And also, you cannot honor Harry unless you do Lucia. I have learned over my years that no matter how great a man may be, there's a greater woman behind him. Betty, did you hear that? So Lucia, thank you very much. You've done a terrific job. And believe it or not, Lucia has put up with Harry for 66 years. This, right here, October. 66 years. Thank you, Harry. Now, he's being told by his grandson, Ashton. Ashton is the next generation of Flywheelers. So the future of the Flywheelers belongs with these young men as they continued on. So Harry, Lucia, very deserving. We're glad you're a member of the club. Here, I thought, he's a man of few words. So when Harry talks, you better listen. Okay, with that, we're going to start our parade. And I'm going to turn it over to our Master of Ceremonies, Dr. Mike Harmeline.
Thank you so much, Dave. That was fantastic. We are so glad you can all be here to help us celebrate this 39th year that we've been here at the Flywheelers. Coming around the corner right now, early in the parade, we always run our steam engines. These machines have been around for 100+ years, and it is a lot of work for these families to bring these machines here. This is Charlie Volkany and Tom Graham coming around the corner. That's Charlie 1897. Coming around the corner, it's a 1921 Huber traction steam engine, 22 horsepower, Frank Holshoe and Sons, along with Ken Billio. This machine is back up to parade standards, right down to the Surrey with the fringe on top. These machines have to be certified every few years because they are a pressure vessel, so it takes a lot of work on the part of the families to keep these machines running. It takes a lot of work to haul them, as you might imagine. We really appreciate them being here. Frank and Julie Holshoe own this 1924 Model T ton truck. And he has a whole bunch of his family members making sure he does a good job driving. Again, from Petoskey. You'll see these machines here in a few weeks, and these will all go down to the Buckley show. So for those of you who can't get enough steam and tractor show here on this weekend, make sure you go down to Buckley here in a few weeks to celebrate their show too. Also a fantastic show. Garrett Peters coming around the corner. This is owned by Tom Graham from East Jordan. This is a Peerless Model CC. This machine's been hoping to find this other space. Tom brought it up and got it working to like new condition. That machine is one of the biggest steam engines in the entire country. off the factory floor. 1944 Advance Rumley Universal. Built by James and Bob all the way down there to Sandy. That's way up in Marquette. Cutting grass on the roadside. 1929 Rumley oil boat, model 2030 owned by Morris Hurst, East Georgia. The tractor is still in its original piece condition. All that was when just like when it came off the back before, we call it original. That's the case. office, driving his Caterpillar dozer there. They hopefully got back to the